Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I like doing these videos. I used to do them. Depends on the day how I feel like. Maybe I'm tired. I usually do them maybe once a week, or sometimes I do uh, three or four, like in one sitting. Because I like this format. You know, I do have some videos saved up, but I feel like they're not the best because like when I do a bunch of videos all together, um, I'm like tired, and then the next day when I listen back to them, it's just like, yeah, that was stupid. I'm not gonna put that out. Uh, but let's go over a little bit about my history channel here. History channel, my channel history. My bad. So I started off as I say Borderlands sort of type YouTuber. Um, if you look at my videos, most of them are Borderlands, and I like Borderlands, so that's why I decided to do this. But here's the thing: when I was doing it, I was streaming it at the same time, and I did have a few people come in, jump in once in a while. But after a while, it just felt like I was playing Borderlands just to make a video now because it was fun, and it took the fun out of the game. Plus, I don't know, dude. Like I was in college, like in university, and I was pretty much I was doing classes and then doing homework, and I think I would come back to the dorms like around 6, and then play for like 4 hours. Um, so that'd be giving me to 10, and then the editing process that would take at least like 2 hours at least, maybe less. Uh, and man, it was just too much work. I felt like and they weren't really that popular, so I just kind of stopped. And I like this format better, because like honestly, dude, I don't really have to edit. All I have to do is like capture gameplay for stuff. Heck, I don't even have to capture gameplay, but I want to capture gameplay so that way you guys have something to look at. Um, anyways, moving on from that, what's today's topic? Might you ask? Well, today's topic is this whole free thing, like free games. And I do these in like heavy air quotes, free, because they're not really free per se. Yes, they are free in terms that you can download it anytime and play whenever you want. Uh, but here's the thing with the whole free. Sometimes, even though it says free, you still need a subscription to play it. Sometimes they don't, which is good. Like what was it? I think Fortnite doesn't require a subscription online to play online. I'm not too sure about that. I don't know about Warzone either. I'm not 100% on that, but I don't think Fortnite requires a subscription for it. But when they say free, you still gotta have the subscription for it. The Xbox Live, the PS Plus. Um, so it's not technically free, you know. And then you because it's free according to the company, they tell you it's free, but you might be asking, so how do they make money then? Well, one thing they has become popular a lot in the past few years, I want to say. I don't know when it first came out, but the addition of the battle pass, dude. The addition of the battle pass is how most of these free games earn their money, and of course microtransactions. But let's talk about the battle pass first. um Dude, the battle pass is all good and all. Depending on the game, look, uh I don't know about other battle passes, but in Warzone, if you buy the battle pass, you can technically finish it in one day, and I'm talking about one day in terms of hours. So give or take 24 hours. you could probably get to tier 100. It's not that bad, right? If you play a lot, obviously, and if you take advantage of the whole double XP thing, you could probably do it in one day from 0 to 100, 24 hours. Um, but here's the thing, dude. Me, who lately I haven't been playing that much. I've kind of been focusing on my single player games. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if I should stream it or not. I don't know, dude. But I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 15 because right now Season 6 in Call of Duty is kind of broken. You have the broken sniper that they added, and the AS Val, which is broken, that can kill you across the map through all the buildings and objects. And then Warzone 2 is broken. You got the, oh, there goes my phone. Why does it always do that when I'm trying to record a damn video? Anyways, Warzone is broken because you got the infinite tacticals glitch, and you got the AS Val that can wall ban from anywhere, and then you got the new sniper with hit scan broken. And I say it's been almost a week. It has been a week since Season 6 came out, and there's still no patch for it, which is but like I was saying, the battle pass, dude, for someone like me who doesn't play much, I say maybe like 1 or 2 hours per day, and if I'm not working, maybe 3 or 4. Anywhere between 3 and 8 hours, right? It's gonna take me a while, maybe like 20 days to do it. But the only reason why I even play the game, dude, is because I have the season pass. Like, if I didn't have the season pass, I feel like I wouldn't play the damn thing. And that's how they get you, dude. You look at the season pass and you're like, oh man, this skin looks cool. I like the stuff they added, the new guns. And so yeah, I'm gonna buy the season pass. But then you play, I don't know, a few days, and then you notice, man, I hate this game. I really do. Why do I even buy the season pass? But then you're like, man, I already bought the season pass. I have to play now. Like, otherwise I won't get my money's worth, right? Even though it's only like $10, and if you buy it once and you don't spend your points, you can keep buying it over and over again. But that's how they get you, dude. That's how they get you. And then because you're spending more time on the game, and you start looking in these microtransactions, and you're like, oh man, I want to get that. So you spend more money. And man, that's how they really, really get you. Because you spend more time, therefore you look at the cool stuff that they're putting in, and so you spend more money. Oh, come on, phone. And it's just this constant loop of you buying the season pass because, I don't know, it kind of look cool, but then you hate playing the game, but you have to play it now because you bought the season pass, and then because of that, you're buying more cosmetics because you're already playing the game. Might as well buy more cosmetics if you're playing the game already. And it's just a whole loop. And eventually it gets broken. Yes, maybe you stop playing for a while and you maybe break control and you're like, man, that's enough of this game. So you will break it eventually. And then here's another thing that I've noticed with this free games. Or again, big air quotes. Their microtransactions are like so bad. Really, really bad. And by that, I don't mean like the cosmetics are like really bad, designs or whatever. I'm saying that they're badly priced. Okay? Look, I don't mind buying a skin for a legendary skin for a character if I like the game. Maybe I want to support it once in a while, right? and I want to buy a legendary skin or maybe a banner or something. But you go to the store and the skin is like $15, maybe even more. I want to say between $12 to $15 for one skin. One skin, dude. One skin. Dude, I why do they price it this way, dude? Like most people would say it's because they want to make a profit or whatever. But honestly, I don't think that's how people make profit. If you priced your skins lower, like $5 or $5 max for a legendary skin, that's as much as I'm willing to pay for a skin. Uh, then I think more people would buy it, you know, and you get even more money. I feel like, but they priced them so high, dude. Why is it so much? And the way they do the cut points or the I forgot what the Apex Legends ones was. Whatever you the crystals or the shards, the way they price them is for $10 you get a certain amount, right? But they always do this. $10 they give you, let's say 500, but then like a skin for a gun or a character is like 700 shards. So you're like, oh, so it's like a little bit more than $10, right? But then the next option is the $20 option, and but like you're like, I don't want the $20 option. I just want to get the exact amount I want. But no, you have the $10 option, the $20 option, I think the 40, and then the $100 option. So that's another way they get you. You know, they price these things so odd, and then the amounts that you get for buying the shards is even. So at the end of the day, you have some shards left over, right? And those shards are like they're constantly there looking at your face. So when you want to get something else, you're just like, oh, I just have to buy the $10 one now because I have some shards that's left over from the previous time that I bought something. But then if you do that and then buy another skin, you get another even number, odd number of shards that you have left. And again, they should sit there, but you can't buy anything from with them because everything is priced so like odd, you know. Instead of having like a skin for like $1 or $2, it's like $3.50 or like $4.50 or like $7. It's like what are these numbers? Like, just have them so if I want a skin, it's priced at $10 exactly, and I only need to buy the $10 shards instead of going through the 20 or the 40 because you wanna price it a different way. It's like it's stupid, and I don't really buy into this stuff, you know. If they're oddly priced like that, I'm just like, or if they cost too much or something like that, I'm not buying this. It's ridiculously priced. I don't care if the game is free. It's just too much money for a skin. Another thing that also gets me, if a game has different characters. Let's go with Rainbow Six Siege for this one. The game is not free technically, but they do go free to play once in a while. I think like during the weekends or something like that, special promotions. But they have different characters and they do this oddly priced things like a character would be worth $5 flat. $4.99. But then a skin for that character, not even a skin, dude. Head customization for that character is worth like $10. Like, why? Like, I don't get it. Why is the head customization worth more than the actual character? I get more use of the character than I do the head. I am gonna change the head customization constantly, right? Because I want to try new outfits until I find the one that I want. But that character, I'm always gonna play that character, and it always gonna be played the same way. Always gonna be the same gadgets, the same guns. So I get more use out of the $5 price character than I do the $10 price head customization. Then I can't even see while I'm playing. I can only see it if I win. If I don't win, I can't see it. It's like, this is stupid. This is dumb. Don't price things like this. And that's the thing that like really turns me off of these games sometimes. That's because they're free to play. You can technically get everything by playing the game yourself, Uh, but it's so much grind. Dude, there are more than one game out there. There is more than one game. You're not the only game I'm playing right now. Okay? Um, why is it taking me forever to get a head customization? Or why is it taking me forever to get a character? And eventually, people, they see this, they're like, dude, it's taking forever. The grind is too much. I don't have the time. But I really want that character, or I really want that skin. So people fall into this. If I can buy it, might as well buy it if I don't have the time. Which is like, no, this is dumb. You want to play the game. Like, the only reason where people were playing the game is because they wanted to get that character customization or that character. But as soon as they buy it and they get that character and they play a little bit, what's next? Well, they get bored and maybe they leave. And then these companies, these developers keep adding new stuff, keep adding new characters, new guns, and all this as to keep people playing or paying because they don't want them to leave. It is just this like strange loop that just keeps happening and happening, and it all starts with the battle pass. It all starts with the lack of time that you have. Like, eventually, just people fall to this, and I'm guilty of it too. If I play a game for so long, and I hit like a stopping point, like a wall where I can't progress anymore, or where I just feel like no matter how much I play, I'm not getting any shards, or I'm not getting any loot boxes through playing the game. So eventually I just go, you know what, screw it, dude. I'm just gonna pay whatever blank money they want so I can have that character or that skin. And then after a while, I stopped playing the game because there are other games out there, and I regret my decision. And it's just a loop, back and forth, back and forth. Happens all the time. Not always, just once in a while. And I always stop myself short from spending too much of these on these games. But some people don't have that will. Some people just spend, and eventually it adds up to like $1,000. Um, okay, that's my whole rant right there. Before you go, I do want to add like a little story time here at the end. So, back in Black Ops 3, I believe, I had a lot of free time. And I was going to the community college here in my town, and I was getting financial aid, but like I only needed half of it to cover the cost. So the other half would go into my account, my personal bank account, and that was like $2,000. I want to say per semester, right? I mean, community college is really cheap, so. Uh, and then, since I have a lot of time, I was playing a lot of Black Ops 3, and there was this one thing that I really wanted. They had a butterfly knife. If you didn't know, Black Ops 3 had different types of knives, kind of like in Modern Warfare. You know how they have the Kali sticks and like the samurai swords, you know. They had like stuff like in Black Ops 3 they had the fire axe, they had brass knuckles and stuff like that. But I really wanted a butterfly knife skin for the knife. And I really wanted it, and I just kept spending money and money, and I kept getting everything else: the sword, the brass knuckles, the fire axe. And then eventually, I looked into my account, and I was missing almost $2,000, dude. And I was just like, "What? How did I spend so much?" And I thought about it, and then I was like, "Oh my God, no way!" The $20 I was spending in Borderlands, my bad, not Borderlands, and Black Ops 3 just kept adding up and up and up. Eventually, I was almost down $2,000. I was like, dude, what is wrong with me, dude? Like and that's because I checked my bank account after a certain time. If I had checked earlier, dude, I would have stopped earlier. But like, I wasn't in my mind. I wasn't thinking, oh, all this money is gonna add up to 2,000. Now I was just thinking it's like $20. It's just $20. It's just $20. It's just $10. You know, it's just 10 here and there. It shouldn't be that bad. And eventually, it just added so much, dude. And I still feel dumb about it. Like I still bang my head over the wall because of it. It's just like, how could it be so stupid? And like, I get how people feel with the microtransactions, you know? Like, it just things that you don't really notice because it's just $10, but you don't remember the last time you said that, you know? And it just keeps adding up. And I understand these stories. I used to think, oh man, how could people be so dumb and let this get out of hand? But now I understand why, and I'm like really um, conscious about this kind of stuff now. So every time I buy games or I spend money on anything, actually, anything, gas, I go out to eat, I order something from Amazon, anything, now I always check my bank account right afterwards. Okay, and that's a good habit to get into, is checking your bank account when you buy something that exceeds over $20. Always check your bank account right afterwards, and then you'll tell yourself, okay, that was good, but I won't be able to buy anything else until next paycheck. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a long one, bit of a rant, which that's what I want to do in these types of videos. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Laters.